I am very happy with how my videos have been reaching out to you guys. Um, I couldn't ask for more. I want to share my experience. I've grown millions of these orchids out to market, and now I want to show you how to take care of them at home. And the most important, as you know, is knowing how to water. So hopefully, my experience will show you a little bit of what I know. So let's get started. So you can see that this root is still white based on the weight of the plant. When I grabbed this, when I picked it up, um, it's pretty light. So therefore, in combination with the white root, I've determined it needs water. This white orchid here, for example, will not need water due to the root still being green, and I can feel that there is some weight to the plant. And make sure to grab it white by the wire, not by the spike, because you might break it. Now, I do want to mention that our pink orchid has needed more water more frequently, more often, and our fertilizer here, I've only applied it one time to it. The white orchid hasn't needed water. For whatever the reason, variety, maybe the old grower history that it had in the greenhouse. I'm not sure, but I only water when it's light and when the root is white, not green, or silver. Some might say the root is silver, not white. Whatever you want to call it is fine. Um, so I'm gonna do this with the sink. I'm gonna give it clear water. Why is it called clear water? Well, it's called clear water because it has no fertilizer. That's all it means. It's coming from the sink. Um, and we're gonna fill it to the top, and we're gonna leave it there for about 20 seconds. I say 10 to 20 seconds should be fine. And remember to use warm water. Don't use cold water for the same reason I do not recommend using ice to water. The low temperatures do damage your roots, and remember, the roots are the life of the orchid. And just like that, you're going to be able to see that the root is already changing color. Almost, you can see the green. It's turning green, not silver, not white. So that's a really good sign. So I'm going to leave it there just like I mentioned, 10 20 seconds. That's it. Since the last water was clear water and the one prior to that was fertilizer, there's still going to be some fertilizer in this water. So you could take advantage of what came out the bottom and use that water for your plants around the house. Now, maybe later on, I'll show you how to measure the salt level in this water. You don't really need to know that. That's something that the companies that grow these orchids in a mass production setting need to know, but we don't. Okay, so I feel the weight of the pot. I think that's enough water, so I'm gonna put it back there once it's done draining in the sink, and that's pretty much it. And I just want to remind you, not all varieties of orchids, um, even the same variety within the same variety, for whatever reason it may be, the medium um, mass inside the pot or the combination that they used will definitely be a factor of the frequency that we would need to water. Remember, I only water when needed. I don't go by a calendar schedule of watering, so I don't do it every 10 days. I'm not strict with every 13 days. No, none of that. It's whenever the plant needs water. Every variety might be different, even within, like I mentioned, within the same variety. You might have different needs on each plant. So don't worry too much about that. See you in the next video. Hope you learned something.